Ahem, 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 ahem. Allow me to address the bloat. The worst, most bad and stupid and dumb boss in all of Binding of Isaac. Now, I can personally guarantee that anyone who's ever played this game will not like the bloat. Nobody likes the bloat. Nobody can like the bloat. I think, by all means, it's actually impossible. If you come up to me and you say that you like fighting the bloat and you got a big old smile on your face, then I know that you got pants on fire, because that's the biggest lie ever told. If you're here and you got like no idea what I'm talking about when I say bloat, then what are you even doing here? Get out of here. You haven't played the game. Get out of here if you haven't played the game. Okay, so there's this game. It's called Binding of Isaac, and I'm going to be mainly focusing on Rebirth, which is the sequel to the original. The original also has the bloat, and he's just as annoying boss fight in that game as he is in Rebirth, but I've yet to play the original. I own it, but I've yet to play it, so I can't really give a full-on analysis of bloat in that game, but, you know, focusing on Rebirth, because I've played this game for years, so I have lots of experience with the bloat. Everything about the bloat is just kind of weird, like, especially like in his design. Like, I don't know, his design's okay, like it's not bad or anything. Like at the end of the day, it's just a dull and bloody version of Peep, which is fine, but it just makes me so sad when I look at him and compare that to like something like Delirium, you know. Like, the only reason he actually exists is to be like a harder counterpart to Peep, but they accidentally made a harder version of Mega Satan, which is no good. And you fight him in like the depths, I think. Like, that's the same floor that you fight Mom and like Gish and like something else. Probably Adversary. When you probably should be fighting him in the womb, because that's where all the hard bosses are supposed to go, and that's where he isn't. And I don't get it. It's strange. And it's weird. And it's bad. Now, when I first fought the bloat, I already knew that this has got to be one of the worst bosses ever made in the history of video games, ever. Like, I can't think of a worse one on the top of my head. There probably are some out there, but I'm focusing so hard on bloat, and I don't want to. That makes me sad. Anyway, about the way he works in the game. So, the way his attacks work is he's very similar to Peep. But the first thing you'd probably take notice of is that both of the eyes are popped out at the very beginning of the battle, whereas with Peep they would come out gradually as his damage goes down. Like if it goes down like halfway or something, an eye would come out. And it goes down a bit more, the second eye would come out. And they kind of just start bouncing around the room. So it really sucks because they just get in the way so much. Just like when you're trying to hit them and stuff. And trying to hit him, it's that on its own is an absolute chore. So basically, if you're directly below him, then he'll fire 2 blood lasers straight down really fast. You'll have no time to react to this. His attacks are lightning speed. If you attack him from the sides, then he will shoot 2 lasers to the left and the right. Again, with the same speed, and it's ludicrous. It's ludicrous speed. So the only way you can actually really hit him is you want to kind of get him from the top. But oh no, if you're attacking him from the top, then there's a good chance that he's gonna jump. And if he jumps, he's gonna shoot out those blood tears in all directions, and it's gonna leave red creep behind. So if you can't fly, that red creep is going to utterly destroy you. And it's just so annoying because there's no way you can hit this boss consistently. And on top of that, on top of it all, I don't know the exact number, but he has quite a bit of HP. Not the most HP, but it comes out to be a pretty long fight in the end, like every time. Unless you're overpowered. But if you're underpowered, yeah, it's gonna be suffering. I was looking around and I found this little comic that like perfectly describes the bloat. And keep in mind, it was this quality when I found it. Don't get mad at me. It reads, "Wow, so many amazing items so early. This run is going great so far. Time to go destroy this boss and breeze through the rest." Isaac versus, looking all confident and stuff. But oh no. Bloat in the shadows says, "So I hear you're having a pretty good run." The bloat, "I can fix that." Now, this is horrible. You know why? Because the bloat will utterly destroy you in any run. Well, that's actually not true. Okay, you know what? Analyzing this comic, okay, this guy is Guppy and he has Mom's knife, so he'd have to be actually pretty bad to lose to Bloat here. There's no way. Mom's knife is almighty and Guppy can fly, so there's no way he's losing. But the emotion is very much real. You can die to the bloat so easily no matter how good you think your run is. No matter how good you think you're doing. If you don't know exactly how to fight the bloat, you're gonna die to him every single time. Even if you do know how to fight him, even if you're that experienced. He might still kill you, because he's that hard to kill. So all in all, the bloat sucks. He's the worst boss in the history of gaming. He has to be. There's no other way that there's anyone else. Not by my knowledge. I'm pretty sure everybody in the world doesn't like him. They don't like fighting him. They don't like him at all. Everything about him sucks. And I'm sure that we're all in the same bloat here, pun intended, that we do not like the bloat. People need to know that he sucks. And this is how it's... this is how... all in the same bloat. Okay, people need to know that he's bad. And this is like step 1 out of like a million. So, whatever. If you're seeing this and you don't like bloat, then good. Drop a like if you want, I guess. Dislike if you like bloat. Like if you hate bloat. Don't go the other way around, that'd be bad. Okay, bye.